For most nations. But this is horror on another scale entirely. The car park of a temple, where families who've been turned away from emergency rooms take their dying.
हाँ 5 मिनट देखो अभी 85 है सर आप थोड़ी देर उनको रोको तो सही देखो तो सही कि स्टेबल हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा ऑक्सीजन दवा नहीं होती इतना घबराओ मत पैनिक मत करो.
These are some of the most distressing scenes we've witnessed during the course of our reporting. And this isn't even a hospital. It's a Sikh temple where they're just helping out with oxygen and basic care. It's 45 degrees and it's so hot that the volunteers cannot even wear their PPEs. And people just keep coming and coming and coming. And there's just no room at any of the local hospitals for the people who are here.
In ordinary times, they distribute free meals here. But there's nothing ordinary about what is happening to these families. At least 12 people die outside this temple every day. Today, Preeti Gautam is praying her father is not one of them. She and her brother Vipin panicked when he could no longer breathe on his own at home. They tried taking him to different hospitals, but there were no beds. So they brought him here. The doctor isn't hopeful. He advises Vipin to keep looking for a hospital. But their ambulance driver is out of ideas. Help is arriving here slowly, in tiny amounts. India's deadly second wave has forced the nation's supply chain of oxygen far beyond its limit. And every avoidable death heaps more pressure on Narendra Modi's government. More accusations that he failed to prepare his country for this. Surjit Singh Sandhu volunteers here at great risk. Many of those helping out are testing positive for COVID themselves. He puts his faith in his temple.
ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੰਨਦੇ ਸਾਡੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਨੇ ਬਾਬਾ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੇ ਲੰਗਰ ਚਲਾਇਆ ਸੀ 500 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ.
Hope comes from the patients they do manage to save.
ठीक है अच्छी है माता जी चिंता मत करो कितने पैसे थे 30 पे 77 है अरे इतनी ऑक्सीजन खाई माता जी कोई बात नहीं चलो खाते रहो.
So scarce are supplies, people are flooding social media and phoning hospitals across New Delhi searching for canisters. Srinivas, president of the Indian Youth Congress, has set up a war room in his office. His team coordinates requests for oxygen, hospital beds and drugs. 100 volunteers man the phones. The few hours a night they do manage to sleep are spent in the office. Across the capital, Mohammed Shamim is also run off his feet. He's an undertaker at a Muslim cemetery, like his father and grandfather before him. He thought he had seen it all. Then the second wave hit.
ऐसा है माहौल तो ऐसा है जनाब कि हमारे जो कब्रिस्तान की जो ब्लॉक है कोविड ब्लॉक है वो तकरीबन सारा भर चुका है. लेकिन ये है कि बस जो थोड़ी बहुत जगहें बची हुई हैं तो उन्हीं जगहों में हम जो उन जगहों को इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं. और क्या आप देख सकते हो कब्र से कब्र मिला के खोदी जा रही है अब तो कि जगह को ज़रा सा भी हम वेस्ट नहीं जाने दे रहे हैं.
Up to 20 bodies arrive each day, he says. Far more young people than last time. By the end of the week, there will be no space left here.
हेलो
Calls come in from 6 a.m. until midnight.
कोविड से हुआ उनका भी ठीक है ले आइए हाँ लेके आ जाइए हाँ वहीं ले आइए मैं जो भी कुछ हो करा दूँगा टेंशन नहीं. मेरे टीम वर्कर हैं मेरे और भी स्टाफ के लोग हैं उन लोगों को भी ज़िंदगी में ऐसा कभी हमने देखने को नहीं मिला जो इस बार हमें देखने को मिल रहा है. ना तो रोज़े रख पा रहे हैं ना ही किसी तरीके से कुछ कर पा रहे हैं. बस वहीं से कपड़ा छोड़ो थोड़ा सा झुक जाओ.
Crematoriums are running out of space too. Makeshift funeral pyres burn around the clock. The death toll in parts of India, both metropolitan and rural, is staggering. And worse still, the number of lives lost here so far is almost certainly vastly underreported.